Hello, everyone. Welcome into another episode of DISANITY.
Hello, humans.
Hope everybody's having a great day. We have some catching up to do from a little bit earlier. So we'll get to that in a minute, but not just yet, right?
Who said we were suffering from CRS?
CRS, somebody did, and they are 100% correct.
You jinxed us completely.
Because I forgot to draw for tomorrow's daily dose of Disney,
Yeah.
so we're going to do that, or daily Disney discussion. We'll do that in just a minute.
Thank God it was on a stream night.
Yeah, I
We
know.
can redeem ourselves.
I know. I'm telling you.
I feel like we're in the hunt. The way I'm glowing right now, this light's killing me. Excuse me.
We need the light, though.
I know,
There you
it
go.
needs to be
Yay.
light.
That's a little better.
I feel like I'm blinded.
Anyway, welcome in, everybody, to another episode of DISANITY. We're going to have a good time tonight. It's news and notes night. We actually have a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on. Lots of different topics to kind of touch on a little bit. Hopefully we won't run over an hour, but if we do, we are technically scheduled for 90 minutes, so we'll do our best to try to make it as fun and informative as possible. But thank you all, first off, for being here. We want to thank some quick mousekeeping, Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Of course, Dean's fantastic. Be sure to check him out. And our two partner channels, Steve's World and Disney Dan. Steve was live last night with a great show. He did a Getting to Know You with It's Joey's World, and it's kind of like Joey's World's week, I think.
Yes, the week of Joey's.
Yeah, because he was on with Zip a little bit earlier today, and that was a really fun interview last night that Steve did with him. So be sure to check out Steve's World on Mondays with Just Another Monday Night, and of course live with me on Saturdays for Not So Sports Night right now. And this coming Saturday is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to finish up our bracket challenge with Charlie and Jim. Charlie from the Disney Nerders and Jim from More Sunshine Please were on. So we're going to finish up that bracket. We've been having a good time with that. That was fun as well. But let's say hi to everybody in the chat really, really fast because we got a ton of people here. Brian Eisenhart, one of our members, is here. Good to see you, Brian. Another one of our members, James Ryan, is here.
Hey, guys.
Alex Brunner's in the house. Another one of our members, Andrea Houston. Andrea's one of our newest members. Good to see you, Andrea. Christine Hickman's in the house.
Christine.
Russ Stapleton, another member, is here. Russ, good to see you. Steve's in the house. There's Steve's World. What's up, Steve? Good to see you. I am here for the corny dad jokes.
Came to the right place.
More than likely, yes. Jeff and Angela from Diz Our Dream.
guys.
Great channel. Be sure to check them out. Good to see you guys. Let's see who else is here. Jonathan Chung. Welcome in, Jonathan. He says, I'm wrapping up and sends his sunshine.
Yay.
Jim is wrapping up. Well, Jim, thank you, buddy. Keystone 76. Timothy Rainwaters. Big Disney fan, Mr. and Mrs. Mousetalk. Thank you for that. And I think for now, we are up to date.
Yay.
But guys, welcome in, everybody. Hope you like that new beginning. Just kind of something. Shelly Starwalker's here. Shelly's been going live lately as well. Good to
I
see
gotta
you,
go check
Shelly.
that out, Shelly. I'm sorry.
Yep, been seeing her on some of the Myers and the Mouses streams and stuff like that. So
Love
it's
the
good to
sun.
see you.
It's coming in from Jim's stream.
Oh,
More
thank you.
sunshine, please. It's about to storm here, I think, guys, just to give you a heads up. It's been thundering, so
Yeah.
just in case we disappear.
Yep. But we won't. Hopefully we won't. Russ says, I hear there's breaking news. Walt and Melissa have gone off the deep end. Yeah, it's about
Not breaking
well,
news. That's standard.
Yeah, Walt goofed.
That's news at 11.
I earlier today, of course, with our daily Disney discussion at the end of every stream, we always pick one out of the bowl for the next day. Well, we forgot today. I forgot. It's like nobody reminded me in the chat.
It's all your fault.
Yes, I'm blaming the chat.
Blame the listeners.
Yep, I'm blaming the listeners. But no, I'm just kidding. So we got to do that. So let's get that out of the way first.
Yes,
We're going to do that first.
Again.
So here we go. I'm choosing this one. Didn't you choose the last one?
Cynthia.
Candy Mom 15's in the house. Another one of our members, our first member.
Number one.
Oh,
I heard the thunder. I heard the thunder.
All right, so here we go. For tomorrow, daily Disney discussion, it's going to be... I am terrible. Steve will be happy. It's the treehouse at Magic Kingdom. Swiss Family Treehouse. So we're going to be talking to Treehouse tomorrow. There'll probably be 4 people there.
Hey, Rob.
Rob Fuzz is in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you.
Oh, he's got to do your horn. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Ron. Welcome in.
The Philly crew, Ron and Meredith, are here as well. Charlie and Stacy are in the house.
Guys, I missed you. I'm sorry.
Good to see
Laura
you guys.
B. Welcome in, Laura B.
Laura's here as well. Oh, wow.
Michelle
Everybody's
the
coming in.
quilter. Hooray.
Michelle the Quilter.
I said quilter.
The bowl is
Captain
rigged.
Akron is here.
Captain Akron,
Hey,
too.
Ryan.
It does seem
I
like
learned
every
your
time.
name was Ryan today.
It
I
does.
watched people stream. Hey, Ryan.
Are you done?
No, I'm saying hi to Ryan and Captain Afro.
Now I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh,
I was going to say something. I forgot what it was now. But anyway, tons of news to talk about. But before we even get to any news, let us be the first to say that tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, not quite ready for prime time, Downscale's in the house. What's up, Downscale? Good to see you, buddy.
Downscale, our newest member.
Be sure to check out the Disney Nerd Herders tomorrow night for their stream. And, of course, on Sunday at 11, they're doing a special stream to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary.
Hooray!
So congratulations to Charlie and Stacy.
You got us beat by about 6 months.
Yep, by about 6 months. Yep, but congratulations to you guys
awesome.
on just in case.
Hi, Jim.
And thank you very, very much for the wonderful gift that you sent us.
Yes.
I don't know that we've actually said it on stream. We really appreciate that.
I've got them right. Some of them
Okay.
right here.
That was very nice of you guys to send that to us. They sent it to us as kind of like a housewarming gift. It was really nice. We love them. They're great. Is Jim in here too? Yep.
Yes,
Jim, more
Jim's
sunshine,
here.
please. What's up, Jim? Good to see you,
I
buddy.
love Jim's stream tonight with the things you can find in the grocery store that have Disney related items. It was very cute.
But this is what they sent us. They're really, really nice. We love them.
Am I in the shelf?
No, you're not. Come towards me. There you go. Now you're in.
And we got a pack of Mickey goldfish too, and I don't want to open them.
It's true.
Weird like that.
It's true. I don't want to open them either.
I know they're gonna sit on our shelf like a display, and they made another one of their lovely postcards that they do such a nice job on. Aren't these super cute?
They are super.
So now
super
we need
cute.
to get a shelf put up so we can put. I don't want to take them out of the boxes, so we need to get a shelf.
Yep, exactly. So thank you, Charlie and
Thank you
Stacy.
guys
They are
so
wonderful.
much.
You guys have been very generous and very nice and very
Always,
kind.
I know, I don't
We
know
love 'em.
why.
But yeah, I don't know why either.
I don't get it.
But today, congratulations to you all. Absolutely, that is
Awesome.
that is on June 3rd, next Wednesday. Okay.
Fine, we'll just say it again.
Well,
next week.
yeah, still either way, happy anniversary. It's
At
coming
this
up.
point, you'll make it at least.
Pam's fam is here. Good
Hey,
to see you, and
Pam, good
Kate's
to see
here.
you. Hey, Keith.
Keith, good to see you, buddy. Tell Joey and Lisa we said hi. Hope you guys are doing well.
Good to see you guys.
They are adorable, actually. You're right, Andrew. Keith and Lisa and Joey are adorable. Oh, you mean the...
Disney
I'm just kidding.
Don't let Dan steal the goldfish. We'll hide them once he comes back.
I know.
Hey, Rachel, how are you feeling today?
Rachel loves Disney. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you, dear. Hope
I
you're doing
hope
well.
you're having
Orlando,
fun.
Mike.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Rachel says she'll be sending you some mail soon, Melissa. How about that?
To do that, Rachel. You send us stuff all the time. You're so
Yeah,
sweet.
please.
Thank you.
No need.
I
But
love it.
first bit of news, I'm going to save some of the big stuff for last, is today is May 26th. Does anybody know what the significance for Disney, not historical, present day Disney, what's supposed to happen today? Donna Jaworski, welcome
I
in.
didn't remember this date either, but something was supposed to happen today within the Disney parks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Richard.
R. Johns is here too. What's up, Richard, the legend? R. Johns is in the house. Donna's in the house. Wonderful, wonderful,
Did we say hi to Big
amazing
Disney fan?
people.
Hey, Big
Good to
Disney
see you
fan.
guys.
Hi, Keystone.
We said hi to them.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep, good to see you.
Downscale.
Oh, downscale. You didn't have to do that.
You.
A $5, I don't know what that's called, but whatever that is. Thank you so much. A super chat from Downscale, clapping his hands. Thank you, Downscale,
Don't
for that,
forget
buddy.
Downscale.
So much.
Send us your contact info if you want to, so we can send you. You can pick which button if you go on our stream to pick which button pin you'd like, and we'll send that out to you.
Well, he is. He's going to send us something.
Oh, okay, making sure. Hey,
Keith,
Sister
I am
Cynthia.
very much adorable. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Big news. Joey's coming on here too. I
Yay.
wish. Maybe soon though.
Yeah, anytime.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Look,
We would love to have.
it's got that down to the bottom. I didn't notice that. Thank you, Candy Mom. Cynthia, you're amazing too. Thank you so much for that. But what's today's date? I don't see anybody
Today,
posting it. Yes.
there you go, Keith.
Keith got it. Redhead Day. Bill Steffen, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good way to enter. That's a good
Is it? It might be. I know every day there really is something. It's some kind of day. That's funny. That's probably correct.
Michelle got it. Michelle got it too. Michelle got it too. Yes, thank you guys very much for those incredibly generous super chats.
Sweet.
Yes, today is the day that Spaceship Earth was supposed to go down for that supposed 2-year refurb. So I was looking on some sites and I confirmed it myself. If you go on the Disney app, it actually does say, as of today, closed for refurbishment. So I think they're going forward with it.
Open. That's not fair because we didn't get to say goodbye. Although I guess I kind of did.
Yeah, you did.
Because last time we were here, and that was December, we had no idea we were moving. And that's how quick the move came about, because he was here in March. So we really had no idea. So when I wrote it then, I was like, this will probably be the last time that we see it before it closes. So I guess we kind of had closure. But I guess I was hoping under the circumstances that maybe when the parks reopened, they'd keep it open a little longer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Noah, the ride for tomorrow is not a ride. It's the treehouse. I picked it. So it's not a very good one. That's what happens
when Walt picks from the bowl.
Amen to that. Steve said today is All Things Fun Day.
Oh, that should be every day.
Steve, All Things Fun. Steve's World.
Oh, right.
Never mind. Gonzo, welcome in, buddy. What's up, Gonzo? The Adventures of Gonzo is here. What's up, Gonzo? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. 35 watts and 28 likes. Everybody, please be sure to hit that like button.
Whether you like it or not.
Yes, please do. But please do. That would be great. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just catching up on the chat really, really fast. But yeah, today was supposed to be the day. And I guess ultimately they are going to shut it down from what we're seeing. That being said, I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Do you think it'll still be the lengthy refurbishment that they were originally calling for? Or do you think they're going to kind of scale it back a little bit and maybe not do as much as they initially said with all the changes? So let me know in the chat. What do you think,
I would think if money was that tight, they wouldn't be going through with it at all or closing it yet. So I'm thinking it's going to continue as planned. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
I don't know what they're going to do. I could see them still doing it, but just scaling it back. Maybe not quite going as extensive, because obviously it sounds like at this point they're going to continue to go forward with it. So I don't think they would update the site if they weren't going to continue forward.
Townscale wants to know why non-rides are in the ride selection. It's actually all attractions.
Attractions, just attractions in
Disney
general.
Park, I guess we didn't word that properly. It's every attraction or show is in that bowl.
Yeah, everything.
The Disney Park. So, basically, because Walt's goal was in case we don't. I guess we'll get into that. Every day
until
the park reopens. Yes. He'll draw from the bowl, and whichever one we get, you guys are stuck with.
Fernie67, welcome in. Good to see you. Scale back. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what they're going to do. I really do. I think that what they'll probably do is just scale it back a little bit. Still do some of the really big things they wanted to do, but maybe not quite as much as they initially said. But we'll see. Money is the key with all of this. Because it's a big ride, not wanting to shut it down again because it wasn't done proper. Well,
that's true too.
It's been about almost 10 years since the last time it was refurbed. I think the last time it was refurbed was 2007 or something like that. So it's probably about that time. But that's just me. There's Joey's World. Joey's in the house.
Hi,
and
Joey.
Lisa
Hi,
too.
Lisa.
Good to see you guys. Congratulations on all the big, what's the word? Exposure this week. You guys are all over the place. It's Joey's World's week. That's great for you guys.
World.
It is Joey's World.
It is Joey's
and
World.
We're just living in it.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. I'm glad you're all here. Hope everybody's doing well. But I think that's big news for them. I think it's kind of sad, though, because I said sad and she's laughing. What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I always do that at the worst
God, I hate
time.
that. What are we laughing at?
I was reading Brian's post.
Oh, what did he
Brian's
say?
fault. He always has to post something silly and make me laugh.
But it is a ride if you get a piggyback ride going up. That's true. That's a good point. And James says, it's sort of a bummer we didn't get to ride it on the last days. I really liked, for example, being at the last performance of Illumination. I agree. Yeah, it would have been nice to be able to say a proper goodbye. But, at this point, who knows? They might not. Maybe it will open for a little bit. Is that a different way to say downscale? It is. That's what I was thinking when I said it, too. Maybe only update a scene or two and track. The track, I think, really needs to be updated because you got those bumps every once in a while that you get when you go by. And I really wish they would update the end, but I don't know that they'll do that. But we'll see.
They probably could make it a little more up to date, and they probably need new ride vehicles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot that could be done with it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But it really bums me out that it's going to be down so long. So if they do a good job scaling it back, would be better. But oh well, we'll have to just wait and see. Suddenly we are popular. You guys are always popular. We love you.
Oh. Trust me, you don't want to be on Mouse Talk.
Yeah, right.
That's how people lose subscribers. I know. You
but
kidding
you're
me?
welcome on our show
absolutely.
Anytime,
That's we'll get something scheduled. Don't
touch.
You worry about that. But and another one. I have to bring this up. Everybody always talks about anniversaries, and we talked about Charlie and Stacy's big anniversary. Melissa and I actually on the 24th of May passed an anniversary with YouTube. It's our 5-year anniversary on YouTube. The very first video we ever posted on YouTube was May 24th, 2015. 2015. So it's been 5 years, a little over 5 years at this point, that we have been on YouTube. But what's funny is we really haven't been on YouTube for 5 years. We would post a video once every
6 months,
something like that. Yeah, it wasn't much at all.
It's only become something regular within the last couple of years.
Yeah, so we are now 5-year anniversary on YouTube, but probably only about 2 years to 3 years that we've actually been
active,
posting a lot. Jim says Spaceship Earth is closed, but it turns out there's a copy of it in a library in the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. Disney's saved. I agree.
I love you, Jim.
And you know what?
You're
I always,
witty.
and because of that, I'm going to thank the Phoenicians. Wow, congratulations. Thank you, Steve. Yep, we are. It's literally been a little over 5 years. Isaac Dale, what's up, Isaac? It's been a long time, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yep, thank you all very much for the kind words. But yeah, it's been 5 years. But early on, it's really funny. I tell this story, and you guys have probably heard it if you've been around with us for a while. A few of our very first videos have done really, really well, like 80,000 views, 50,000 views, or close to it. But it just didn't click at that time to just keep doing videos, and we would just keep going 6 months without doing it. And I think we missed an opportunity there. I really do.
Maybe, but I think we fell into it. We met a good group of people, so timing is everything.
That is the biggest part of it.
We were mostly just doing a podcast at that time, and just kind of did little bits here and there as kind of an add-on. But I'm glad. Hey, Meg, I am really glad that we met everybody when we did. It was just the right time.
I agree. Meg's in the house. Mickey's Magic. Hey, Meg, good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. And Janice Ingeen, and I hope I said that right. Janice, welcome in, everybody. Say hi to Janice. Good to see you. Meg's show was great last night, too. She did another paint night with Steve. That was pretty cool, for sure.
Talented. I know. And Steve, you were getting really great at this paint night stuff.
It's paint by numbers for Steve, so what do you expect? I'm just kidding, Steve.
Steve has come a long way.
Yeah, yes.
To painting I Feel Pretty.
Yep. Jonathan Chung says 5 years and just getting started now that you have moved to Florida. Well, that's the hope. You know, we got a lot planned, and hopefully we do get to that point. And I guess we'll save your thing for last. No, why don't we do yours next?
Because mine's not all that big of a deal.
All right. So let's draw this out a little bit. So you have a new... Melissa's going to have a new vlog coming out. It's not going to be his live stream. It's going to be a vlog. It's going to be a weekly vlog. What's it about, Melissa?
What do you think? Everybody guess. What could Melissa's vlog possibly be about? 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count.
They don't count.
No guesses yet?
No, not yet. Nobody yet. No, they're all talking. No, but Melissa's new show is going to be about food. The name of it is going to be Exploration Eats.
Yep. Exploration Eats.
The quest for food, or the search for hunger, or I don't know, something like that. But it's going to be called Exploration Eats. And what Melissa's going to do each and every week, kind of almost like Dan's Disney Food Fridays, but a little bit different. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a snack. It could be a dish. It could be a sit down. What is so funny about that?
I already put the New England Patriots. No. Ironically, I am a Buffalo Bills fan, so I am not a Patriots fan at all.
What does that have to do with food? I don't get it.
No, but they were guessing what my stream was
about. New England Patriots. I was like, what am I missing? Hairstyling? It will be. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it could be sit-down meals. It could be quick service. It could be snacks. It could be something. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be something that she's going to do. I told her show should be called Sister Sustenance.
We're going to give it an amen.
No, I told her, I said, and if it's a really good item, if it's a really good food dish, she could go, it gets an amen from me. Or if it's bad, she could say, this dish doesn't stand a prayer. I thought that was a good idea. She didn't like it.
No, it's not that I didn't like it. I didn't know how well it would go over. But if you guys want to vote, I don't care.
G. Wilson, welcome in. Now we're going to put her in like a nun bonnet and all that. Yeah, and a habit.
I have a lot of bad habits.
Yep, and a habit. Rarely create a travel welcoming as well. Sister sustenance. I'm telling you, I came up with that one. I thought it was a good idea.
It was funny.
Steve, she said, I'm going to guess applied physics, economic politics, and the life and trials of Steve. Which one was right?
I think I'd rather do one on the life and trials of Steve.
Applied sciences.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't my strong suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we could do a literature vlog.
Sister, I'm still saying it should be Melissa's Munchies. There you go. Sister sustenance. And I'm Catholic, so I can say that.
Melissa's Munchies. That's cute.
That is cute. Exploration Eats. For now, we might change the name. We'll see.
Who knows? If you guys want to put something out there, we have, it's just in the starting.
You guys came up with DISANITY.
Yeah. So you guys can pick my name of my new vlog if you want to. I'm fine with that.
We had all kinds of. We were going around looking at houses, different houses in the area, and we thought about the show, and we were thinking of all kinds of different names for what we could do, and it was fun. So Exploration Eats for now.
Yeah, you're right, James. If social distancing keeps up, we're gonna need a diet stream. Oh God, it's true. It's terrible. Although I do usually every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday there's a Zoom. I have a friend who we do stuff and we go on a Zoom little workout every night. So
yeah, exactly. Well, that's just it. I don't know what night it's going to be on. Know it just yet, but we'll figure that out.
Probably more going to be a day. Well, no, I guess it.
Well, it won't be live. It won't be a live stream.
It's just a vlog.
So we'll vlog a few of them ahead of time, get them ready to go. It's not going to start till July 1st. So it gives us a little bit of time to pre-record some episodes and have them ready to go.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to even be food within the parks. It can be something within Orlando, but I would like to keep it within the parks if we can, because that'll be more relatable, I think, to those of you who like to go to Disney or maybe even Universal, other parks that we go to for sure. That's where most of it'll be. So we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I will say this. Speaking of different things, and we're going to get to the big news in a little bit. I really like the idea of Melissa's show. And of course, we just posted a brand new video of us down at Disney Springs eating at Earl of Sandwich for the first time. Be sure to check that video out. I will say I'm really happy with the way Disney and Universal have done so far on their social distancing. I thought they've both done a really good job.
Jeff and Angela, you are right. There is a ton to eat at Disney Springs at this point to keep me busy for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's true. It really is. There's absolutely tons to eat. Melissa was going to eat at the food truck when we went down the other day.
You ruined my plan. Foiled. I was going to go to the Four Rivers barbacoa truck, and after I picked what I picked, I wished I had, or at least I wish I'd got something different.
Is Amy here? Amy AGC. What's up, Amy? Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well.
Sorry we missed you.
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun with everything opening up. Of course, I don't know that we talked about it last week on our stream at DISANITY, and I don't know if the news had broke yet. But, of course, Universal's opening up on the 1st, and the 2nd to cast members, the 3rd and 4th to annual pass holders, and then the 5th, they're opening up to the general public.
Yeah. It's
going to be pretty awesome. We're seeing what we could do about the 5th. Not sure just yet. We might get out there if we can. That would be awesome. Big Disney fan says, Mr. and Mrs. Mouse Talk, you're invited to be guests on my birthday stream on Wednesday, June 10th. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Send us a link.
We'll see what we can do. Absolutely. Please send it. Bigger news than Melissa's show. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see.
That's impossible. Inconceivable.
Yeah, but I will. It's funny, we were talking about it earlier on the stream, talking about not just the Spaceship Earth refurbishment that's going on, but now everything else that's going on. What is Disney going to scale back when it comes to all these projects they have going on? Because they have a ton going on with Epcot. You have the new Star Wars hotel going on. You have Tron going on. There's all kinds of different projects that are like more than halfway done or have started. You have the Woody's Roundup place where they're supposed to have the barbecue place. Is that going to continue? Space 220? Is that going to open? I'd like to know, you guys in the chat, let me know. What do you think? You think any of these going to fall by the wayside?
Well, Space 220 is way too far into it. That has to be open. I don't really know how much they've done for the new Woody's barbecue area. I mean, we really haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything go vertical at this point, so that could be deterred.
No, I think they have gone vertical on that.
I don't remember.
But that doesn't mean, depending upon...
how much has been done inside or that can be put on a hold, I'm sure.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Tron's way too. That has to be done. That was kind of a goal for.
Oh my gosh, Brian, you didn't have to do that. $10 from Brian. Got to donate to Melissa's food review budget. Let's add more people. Thank you, Brian, for that, buddy. Brian. So much. That's really generous. Thank you so much, bud. We appreciate that very, very much. And that was awesome, dude, for sure. And thank you. I don't know what else to say. You guys are so generous, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's awesome, man. Thank you to all of our today. I can't think of the word. Super chats.
I know you guys just take our minds away.
I can't think of anything anymore. It's been such a.
Just take our minds away.
Yep. Oh.
Just leave us. We're speechless.
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow, Cousin's food truck is incredible, Amy. Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Where is that at, Donna? I'd like to see that one.
I know there's a couple of food trucks in Disney Springs. I don't know the names of, or is that something?
Well, that's just it's funny because the Barbacoa is back and open, but the ones that are normally over by Characters in Flight, I still call it Characters in Flight. Those over in that area right there, they used to have 3 of them. They're not there yet.
I wonder if they'll be opening tomorrow. I didn't look it up.
Yep, and we're going to talk about tomorrow in just a second. Downscale says, I'm sure all construction will continue. It's just going to it's just going to be on hold. They're not going to back out of the things they've already broke ground on.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope not. I asked earlier about if you thought they would open Epcot at first with the amount of construction and lack of international staff. Not sure if they're really worth it or not. Well, no, I've been saying no from the very beginning. Personally, I don't think Epcot opens its last. I'll be shocked if we hear tomorrow that all 4 parks are opening, because we're going to talk about that in a minute. I think Epcot's last to open because exactly what you just said, Russ. There's a lot of construction going on, and they have absolutely no international staff here to staff the park, and that's what.
And they can't come.
Not yet. No, they still can't. There's still restrictions on that.
Flights coming in.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be a while.
Yes, Brian. Melissa needs bubble waffles.
Yes.
I've walked by Aristocrapes twice already. We've been to Disney Springs twice since it opened. I have walked past it twice and said, you need to open, haven't I, honey?
Right. So Keith says all the trades need to be rescheduled, so all the projects will be laid by 60 days at least. Okay. I don't know what that means when you say trades need to be rescheduled. What does that mean, Keith, when you say the trades need to be rescheduled? I'm not familiar with that terminology, but I mean, but even 60 days in the construction world for Disney, probably all in all isn't that long.
Oh yeah, I like that.
In a way,
the EAT is my way of asking.
How much longer do I have till dinner is ready? Amen to that. Yep.
You sound like Walt.
Yep. Yes, I'm thinking Epcot not open until Food and Wine starts. Probably.
That's probably a good time frame.
What's that? End of August? Yeah. That makes sense.
That does make sense.
I know. For some people that might have trips in July, they may not like that, but we'll see. Russ says, I'll work on an accent if it helps to get me a job there faster. Amen to that. I know. Just tell them you have family from such and such, and then maybe that'll help too. I bet Animal Kingdom opens first. Okay, I'll take that bet, Downscale, because I think Magic Kingdom's first. That's my opinion. I think Magic Kingdom has to be first. It is the quintessential Disney park. It is the park for everyone, the little ones, the older people, the younger people. I think that park opens first. I think Animal Kingdom is probably third because I really think they need Hollywood Studios open because it's got too many e-ticket rides over there. But I could be totally wrong. Oh, okay. So it's electrical plumbing. Okay, that's what you mean. A trade. Yeah. Okay, I got you now. Duh. I can't even cross the border yet. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on. Well, Brian, it's funny you said that because we're going to talk about that because today the governor of California did say that all the theme parks are going to reopen in Phase 3 out in California. Now, he also did say that the Phase 3 could start as soon as June. He didn't say beginning of June. He didn't say end of June. He didn't give dates, but he said could start in June. So he's starting to lighten up a little bit because he's been very, very strict on this whole thing. Desire Dream says, I think Magic Kingdom first because it's the main park. Right. That's kind of my thinking too. I think Candy Mom's thinking along the same lines. Joey, Keith thinks Hollywood Studios will be first. I don't. I still think it'll be Magic Kingdom, but I do think that'll be next. Laura Jean Carlson, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Downscale says a majority of the employees required to feed and maintain the animals are still in place and working. It would be the most inexpensive to open considering the maintenance. I agree with that. I mean, I get the logic behind that.
Sure.
But like for me, if Disney were to say, I don't know, maybe I'm reacting here, but if Disney were to say to me, Animal Kingdom's opening first, I'll hesitate a little bit more than if Disney were to say Magic Kingdom's opening first.
No, you will.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
There the first day.
No, I don't know. I mean,
yes, you will.
But I would be. Well, let me put it this way.
You would be disappointed.
I would be disappointed
because it's not your favorite park. I don't.
I would be disappointed if it was Hollywood Studios first.
I know that's because but I'm just saying it does make more sense now that you word it that way downscale. It's very logical if they were to go that route.
Yeah,
It's logical.
Charlie and Stacy, you're right. It is. It's behind Florida by a lot. Yeah. Probably even more than a month. You got to be sure.
If we've been one of the first states to like really start opening things up as quickly as we have, I feel like we've been very. I don't know if lucky's the right word. I mean, I guess for people that need to work, some people are against the fact that we're opening a lot, but I'm glad.
Yeah, I think Magic. I still think I get that. I get his logic, but I still think it's first. Jill from Bell Southern. What's up, Jill? How are you? How's the family doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Long time no see. We miss you. I hope you're doing good. G. Wilson says, Magic Kingdom first. No parades, no fireworks. Stage shows like Shanghai. Disney transportation will be interesting.
Right.
Well, you just have to limit it. I mean, if there's 30 seats on the bus, 15 people can get on.
They have to mark which seat you can sit in, just like tables at restaurants. They put like X's where you don't sit. Obviously, if you're going to, they won't even do standing room. I'm thinking it'll just be the seats. But I'm thinking with the parks having to be at limited capacities, you're not going to see as huge of an impact because everything else will be downscaled to meet what the percentage allowed in the parks is going to be. So I don't know that it's going to be a huge deal. They're just going to have to space everything. Like the Skyliners, it'll just be whatever party you're with on the Skyliner. Whatever, in the, I guess one side to the other in terms of the monorail. I don't know. I guess there's going to be so many people allowed in each car is what my thought process is there. I don't think it's anything too difficult. It's just if the parks, depends on the capacity of the parks versus the transportation. But if they keep it to where it's supposed to be, it should work okay.
Yes, I did see that, Downscale. Yeah, it's there for sure. Just a little bells and whistles we put in the DISANITY sign over there. I'll say this. I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something too. I don't know. Somebody was saying earlier about the resorts, and we'll get into that now. Tomorrow's the big news. Disney tomorrow will announce their reopening plans to the Orange County reopening task force. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you haven't had a chance to do it, if you're there, it is live tomorrow. You can get it on YouTube. If anybody has the link, put it in the chat. You can watch this live tomorrow. I'm going to try. And tomorrow, Disney and SeaWorld, who are the last two to announce what they're doing, it will be tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're going to know when Disney's reopening, what's reopening, how it's reopening. So we might even get some news on resorts. So I think tomorrow's going to be a big day. It could be a disappointing day if Disney comes over. Because just because they're coming on tomorrow to announce their opening date, that doesn't mean they're going to announce it that they're going to open in 2 weeks. They might say, yes, we're reopening in September. Yes.
Who knows? Which I'm sure will work with some of you because your trips are August, September. So. But I think we're just being a little spoiled. We're being a little selfish. We want it to open. We've been down here, and that was, our goal in being here. One of the things we were most excited about. So we're a little bit of a couple of spoiled brats right now. Wah, wah, wah. We want our perks.
Well, that's a whole nother story. I won't get into that. Jill says, hey, well, we are doing well. Been having fun taking care of our new little one. Yes, congratulations, by the way. Aww, miss everyone. We miss you too. We're glad everybody's doing well. Keith says resorts will open slowly. Disney will try to keep it first for Floridian Florida residents. I agree with that. I think that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to ultimately... I was reading somewhere today, Michael K. had a good video on this, and I thought it was really neat. Although I don't think they're going to do this. He was saying something about they could possibly exclude annual pass holders for a while, which I don't see that happening. But you never know. Yeah. And if they do, they do. It is what it is. But there could be reservation systems here, where they say if you're a Florida resident or if you're an annual pass holder, you can't come every day. But these are the days in the month of June or July that you can choose from. You can choose up to 5, up to 10.
Sure.
And then that's your 10 days that you can come into the park. You can come in early, you can come in late, whenever you want to come in. That's your day. And that might be a way they can help to really control the crowds.
Sure. Hi, Ray J.
Ray J's in the house. What's up, Ray J? Good to see you. I want to book my trip for 2022, darn it. Well, you could probably do that, Brian.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you can.
It might be too far out.
Yeah, a little too far out.
Yeah, it might be a little too far out. But yeah, tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow we get the news finally of when Disney is open, and we'll have some dates, and then from there people can really start to plan again. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're going to have. Everybody's scared that we're going to have this big resurge in the virus in the numbers. It's just obvious that with more people being out and about and more contact with other people and interacting, obviously there'll be a little bit of an uptick, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as I think some people in the media and all have made it out to be. Obviously, yes, I do think there'll be some sort of an uptick, but I don't think it'll be as bad as they're predicting it. The media always seems to predict the worst. Who knows? You never know.
The rules and do things properly. And that's likely. And there's unfortunately not everybody does that. I mean, we've been in Disney Springs and we'll see people walking around that pull their masks all the way down. So it seems like there's always somebody that's not going to follow the exact rules. I mean, and they weren't eating; they were walking in you know, granted your distance, you're outside. It's unlikely anything's going to happen, but follow the rules, people. Follow the rules, and we'll be a lot better off.
And to be honest with you, down at Disney Springs and City Walks, people were doing a really good job for the most part of following the rules.
Yeah, they really were.
No system is perfect. You're not going to get 100% compliance. It doesn't work in the real world. That's just not realistic. What you need to do is get the vast majority to follow the rules, to do their part, and everything will be just fine. You're going to have your stragglers here and there. There's no way around that, and you can't think that way. It's just not going to happen. But the majority rules, and ultimately, I think we're going to be fine. I hope so. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. Let's see. What did Downscale ask? He asked the question: how do you exclude out-of-state versus Florida annual pass holders? Well, I don't know. I'm sure Disney has thought of all of this. And I'm sure there's a way to do it. First off, you may have to show your residence. Maybe you have to show proof of residence.
License. That's what I was wondering.
They could do that.
I know in order to get a pass holder, you get a discounted rate to be an annual pass holder if you're a Florida resident, and you have to show proof that you're a Florida resident. So
Ray J, no, we won't.
Like a Florida license, some kind of utility bill, something indicating that you are a Florida resident.
And remember one thing, this is Disney's private property. They can do whatever they want. They can make whatever rules they want for us to come into the parks.
That's true.
If I'm coming onto their private property, so if Disney wants to say you have to show me your driver's license to show you live in Florida, I have to comply. It's just that simple.
Hi,
aloha to Disney. Welcome in. Good to see you. So that's one way they could do it. Another way is I still don't think the parks are going to be as busy as everybody thinks. I still think a lot of people who are out of work, the last thing they want to do at this point is go to Disney, because they just can't afford to go. They have other things they have to pay that are more important. Other ones are going to still be leery of going because of the fear of the virus. Others can't come. For instance, Brazil is in a lockdown. They can't come. They've been what's that called? Restricted. They're in a restriction whereto they cannot come into the country right now. So and there's tons of Brazilians that go to Disney World. So that's going to keep the crowds down, and nobody from other countries can really come in either.
If there is any comparability between what we've seen going to like City Walk and Disney Springs, I realize they're not theme parks, but the crowds have been extremely low at those places. So I don't feel like people are all just crowding to line up and storm everything, because that was the case. I think more people would be at Disney Springs. We also went down briefly to where the Orlando Eye, it's changed its name. Icon Park. Yep. None of the places that we've gone to felt overcrowded or anything where I felt like there was a lot of people around me. It was wide open, plenty of space to walk without being close to anybody. If it's the same kind of vibe going on for when the park's open, I think there are a lot of people that are being cautious, and they have their reasons to be cautious. They may have, people in their household where they can't have exposure. They may work in places where they can't expose other people. There are a lot of different factors coming into play for all of this, and everybody's different.
Yeah.
So
Downscale says, how are you going to charge dues for something we can't attend? Well, again, that's part of there may be things they do for stuff like that, but ultimately, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that. We may not. Part of that is you accept the responsibility of having to pay. I mean, what do we do when there's hurricanes and they close? We still have to pay our dues for those. Now, it's not as long. I get it. This is unprecedented territory that they're going to need a lot of thinking on.
And of course, they were already extending the annual pass memberships. Maybe they'll do something similar with DVC.
We'll see.
We're DVC too, so
we're DVC and annual pass one.
Relate to that downscale. I'm not discrediting that because we're paying our dues every month. We're paying for our cost.
We are,
and we can't use it.
Yeah, they might say DVC can come on these days. Pick your days.
Yeah, you never know, or they'll extend something, give you more time. Maybe take some cost off your dues each month. Who knows? By the time it's all said and done, what they'll decide to do.
Yeah, we'll see. Charlie and Stacey say, "I hope we see the best in people, not the worst." I think we're going to get a little of both.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
see a little bit of bad, but hopefully, like you said.
Russ says, "I'm still looking at what is going on in Shanghai. I haven't seen much more news as how it's going, but I guess it's okay. They are still limited, and I feel like it might be going good for a while." Well, that's the thing. No news is good news, in my opinion. To me, it means everything's going well. Because if what was hitting the fan over there and things were going bad, you'd be hearing about it because the media loves bad news.
Yes.
So if it was going bad over there, we'd be hearing about it because they would love. Yeah. They want to make sure you hear the bad news.
Right, and so they could deter everything else. Everybody's in a panic because
I don't think it will be that busy, and not many will want to be turned away, so they will stay home. Well, again, they'll find a way to crowd control. They really, really will. I'm really interested to see how Universal is going to do it. On the 5th, they're just going to say, "Okay, everybody, come on out." I don't think so.
Well, at this point, it's awful close, and they haven't really announced the process that they're just like, "Yeah, we're opening for pass holders on this date," and this people, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So
Joey's World says Keith says there may not be fireworks or special parties due to social distancing. We'll see. Again, you could have the special parties. You could have the Halloween party. You could have the Christmas party. Just less people, which is what I want in the first place. They have too many come.
Space out all the places on the sidewalk where you sit. They're going to have to, all those things. It's all about capacity.
Yeah. Keith says, "I don't think it'll be that busy and not many will want to be turned away, so they will stay home." Yeah, they will. I'm sure I think that's a big part of it too. There may not be fireworks. Distancing, sign me up. I'm ready to come. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'll take the necessary precautions. We did down at Disney Springs. You could see everybody. Everybody was wearing the mask. Everybody was socially distanced. They were following the arrows on the ground. It was really good. Yeah. Downscale says, "Clearly, I'm just saying how can they eliminate everyone but locals? That'd be a hard thing to verify and justify."
It could be.
But look, when you say to people only locals can come right now, a good portion of people are going to follow that rule. There are going to be a lot of people that say, "Okay, locals are only that can come," and they're going to stay home. And then there are going to be those that aren't local, and you're right, they're going to show up, and then they're going to look at them, and they're going to make them verify, and they're going to say, "You're not a local, go home." If you're going to waste your time and take that chance, and I don't even know that that's necessarily going to happen.
Yeah,
but if they could do that. If you're willing to take the risk of coming all that way and you're not a local, and then possibly being turned away, that's on you. But we'll see. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm interested.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. We're all kind of it's just interesting to debate what we think the possibilities could be for sure. But I don't know that they're going to go through all that trouble. The only thing I can think is they would open to DVC or annual pass first to do the trial run. And that you can verify, and that is pretty simple. So, whether you're from Florida, Maine.
What's up, Angela? Welcome in, Angela. Pirate Princess Red. Haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Long time no see.
Glad to see
Missed you. Hope you're doing well. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Part of tomorrow, the whole point is not just to get the date of when they're reopening, but their reopening plan. So we'll know how they expect to do the social distancing, who they're going to let into the park, when they're going to let them in, how they're going to let them in. I think we're going to get all that tomorrow. So I think that's all going to be a big part of it. I'm local. Cynthia says, "I'm local. I'm in the United States." That's true. George Will says, downscale, and we have learned that rental cars in Florida have all types of license plates from all over, so the plate does not always reflect where someone is from. Right, yeah. And that's why they're going to make you, if they go that route, and I don't even know that they're going to go that route, but if they do go that route, that's why they're probably going to ask for some sort of identification.
I don't think they will.
Will it slow down the lines? Everything's going to be slower. And being at Disney Springs, we've been down there. I've been down there 3 times now since it's reopened. There's nobody.
Yeah, it's been
nobody down there.
Walt's been down more in a hustle bustle time. You know, we've been different times. Mm-hmm. You know, we went on a weekend. We went on a weeknight. You know, we went on a Friday night. We went to one. So it's not like we've been on just the slow times. Walt went down on opening afternoon on the 20th, and he even said that wasn't that busy.
No, not at all.
So considering, and we've been on weekends and times that you would expect it to be busy right at lunchtime. And it really wasn't. No,
not bad at all. Somebody came in and I missed it. Who did I miss? I thought I saw a name. Avery. What's up, Avery? Avery, the Cuban American, is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Downscale says, I've got no problem not wearing a mask. An N95 mask can parse 3 milliparticles of viruses. Any mask isn't going to prevent the virus. It's all. Well, I understand that point too. I've read about that as well. It's all part of. First off, it's a matter of how you make people feel safe. Feel safe. Whether they really are safe, they feel safe. And that level of safety is different for every person. What makes Melissa feel safe may not make me feel safe. What makes me feel safe may not make Downscale feel safe. So I agree. You're right, Downscale. It's all perception based on perception and reality. The perception is wear the mask, wash your hands, 6 feet social distancing, you'll be fine. But will you really?
Not necessarily.
No, but not, and again, but you're a lot better off.
Don't.
Yeah, but you're a lot better off
that way.
Right. They have Walt. They have Walt on camera. Who does? Me.
Like all those stuff.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, they probably do have me on camera. You're exactly right. I wish they could change the scanner type security like Universal has. It would help the lines. I do agree with that, Amy. You're right. We saw that when we went down the City Walk. All I had to do was put my whole bag on the thing, it went through the scanner, boom, we were done. Yeah. I love that idea.
Like an airport.
It's just like an airport. That's exactly right. Yeah. Whereas with Disney, they got to go through everything, that, and the other.
Who knows if they're really finding anything when they do that? They're poking the stick in the bag, and I feel like you can miss a lot more with that too.
Well, Disney could be doing it the right way, and Universal could be doing it the wrong way. Maybe Universal's missing things.
I don't know. I feel like those detectors will pick up on metal and pick up on things. A lot, but who's to say? Again, it's all about what makes you feel more comfortable and what's more effective. It's really hard to say.
Feel safe equals charade. Exactly. In the end, the result is all perception and reality. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it is. And I think for the most part, we all know that. Yeah. But again, look, ultimately you want to make your customer has to feel safe coming into your park. And if they don't feel safe coming into your park, that's money out of your pocket. They're not coming into your park. They're not buying your merchandise. They're not buying your food. They're not paying for your ticket. So you need to do, whether it's a charade or not, you need to do what it's going to take to make them feel safe. I love the 6 feet distance. I don't have to smell sweaty people. That's true.
That's true. And then you just have your personal space anyway. I hate how sometimes you sit in the line. One time we were in a line at Disney. I think it was, I don't remember which ride it was, but this kid kept not kicking me, he kept bumping me in the back, and I just turned around. And
you were on the railroad. You made me get off.
Oh, that's different. No, I was in line somewhere too. You know how I get aggravated.
Oh my God, it's so terrible.
I know I'm a horrible person.
She is terrible.
This kid kept kicking the back of the train car, and their parents don't do anything. It's like that episode of, I think it was something on Nickelodeon one time, and I had to get off the train, and then it was a line. We were in line for a ride. It might have been Flight of Passage, and this kid kept literally stepping on the back of my feet or something, and I'm like turned around and I'm like, just stay back.
I know, it's like, it was just, well, this is horrible.
Let me 12.
I know,
but I was like, get a clue, kid. I'm like,
she like literally goes up to him and goes, stay back.
I went, stay back. And one of my Melissa's psychotic movies.
You guys have no idea.
Oh my God, but he just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and I'm just like, the parents need to pay attention too sometimes, though. I mean, keep an eye on what your kid is doing, and they're crawling up your back. I'm like,
well, let me tell you, it's funny you said that because downscale, you talk about the mask too, but it's the same with the temperature check. ultimately, people can be asymptomatic and they come into the park and they can have the coronavirus and not have a temperature, but you're still letting them in. And not only that, what if you have 100.3? I can get it in 100.3, but I can't get it in 100.4. I could still have it. So nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect.
Good point, Fernie. There are more jobs being provided when they have to have people that are going through the bags. So
That's true too.
Very true.
Yes.
And we need more jobs right now. So
I agree. Yes, people do need their jobs. I agree. There is a growing number of cases suggesting that people with respiratory difficulty may need to be exempted from mask requirements under the ADA.
I did read that also.
Yep. I will say this. The Big Disney Man says, practice wearing mask around the house or apartment before going out to try it.
It is hard.
Well, what I would say is practice it outside. Because if you're inside with the air conditioning, you're going to be fine. Go outside. Because we were down at Disney Springs and City Walk, and it got hot under that mask. And there was a couple times for me, I knew when I went down there by myself, it was really warm that day. I had trouble breathing in the end. It was giving me trouble. But that being said, if that's what they require, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll follow the rule. I want to be there, and I want people to feel safe too.
And if it gets uncomfortable to the point where then we go, then we leave. We
take
a break.
Then we'll have to leave.
We take a break.
Or we sit down and pretend we're eating.
We get a snack.
We're going to snack inside.
Do a vlog.
Yeah, we'll go to Columbia Harbor House. That's it. Donna says, I think the point of the mask is not to spread the virus to others downscale. It definitely doesn't protect you from getting the virus. Right, there's a point to that. I mean, I may still get it from you, but you're not going to get it from me. But then isn't that kind of back and forth? I don't know.
There's so many different things that I've heard and read. I don't even know what's true. It can depend on the type of mask you have, the layers, the type of material it uses. I don't know anymore. I just do the best I can. I don't know.
Try using peppermint oil with the mask. Oh, that's a good idea,
I have
Cynthia.
plenty of that too, because peppermint's my favorite. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that. Thank you.
Angela and Jeff say, yes, outside in Florida is a little rough with the mask. I needed to go into a corner by myself and take it off for a minute. Yeah, it is.
That at the Orange Grove, we were out there with nobody, and I'm like, I have to pull it off my nose for me. Even if I just put it off my nose and keep it on my mouth just to breathe for a second. But I make sure it's somewhere where there's nobody around. Because it was like stifling.
True. And that's true. It's a warm, wet place for a virus to go faster. That's true.
And you should be washing
and
your
masks and make sure the ear ear bands don't hurt after 5 minutes.
Very good point.
Yeah, and that happened to me, Charlie. It's funny you said that. On the ones that we got ones and it was too tight on me, so it was hurting my ears. We had to fix it because it was giving me a headache.
Yeah. Just like when you wear a headband that's too tight. Oh, that's the worst. Girls need to understand that.
Yeah, I'll be snacking too. Exactly.
Oh, God. It's terrible, Cindy. That's my life story.
It prevents spit and coughs, but it does not prevent the distribution of the mask because the virus is too tiny for any mask to prevent. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense.
Which is probably with any virus.
Yep. Wear a cool wrap on your forehead before checking in so your temp is not high. I guess that's true.
Or just take some Advil. No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Before you leave for the park.
No, but it's true because the temperature check there, they basically put it right on your forehead and take the temp. It's 2 seconds.
It's like a gun to your
head.
Like
boom.
It's funny because it's what it's like. It's like they're putting a gun right to your head. It's like. But if you're not feeling well and you have a fever, don't go anywhere.
Change the right. Yeah, right. Exactly. It's all about safety.
Yeah, I love peppermint. I have it in a diffuser. I use it. My mom sent it to me because they say it's good for migraines. So I suffer from migraines. So I don't know if it actually helps my migraines, but I love peppermint everything. I have lotion, tea, body spray.
It's crazy. But we're ready for the parks open. I'm excited for tomorrow. No matter what, I just want a date. That's all. I just want a date. I just want to know when they're going to reopen. This not knowing is what's killing me more than anything else.
That's true. Oh, it's true, Angela. Those Mickey ears, some of them can kill your head after a while. It's
yes, they definitely do.
Can't wear them all day.
Joey's World says, Desire Dream, I walked 4 miles today and I had to lower it with the heat. It was intense. It's true.
Charlie and Stacy, is that the thing you posted on Facebook? Ear savers? I have to look. I saw your post briefly, the message. I'll have to go back and look. Is that what that's about? Let me know.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I just can't wait. I really hope they have. I'm just interested to know all the facts of how they're going to do it. Because I think everybody here has made some really great points as to how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that. I'm with you 100%. I'm excited about tomorrow because, of course, tomorrow down at Disney Springs, World of Disney, the Co-op, and a couple other places are opening back up tomorrow. That's great news.
Some actual retail Disney merchandise stores.
So we're going to be there tomorrow night. I might be there a little bit earlier in the day. So check for a possible live stream from me down there tomorrow afternoon. I don't know yet. Depending upon the news we get from Disney, we probably will go live at some point to talk about it.
Charlie.
What did he say?
Walt wants a date and he ain't talking about Match.com.
Yeah, amen to that.
You better not.
That's exactly right. No thanks. I got my date right here. She says, I'm so used to wearing my mask, but I made myself 12 3-layered masks around the ears with 3 straps so my ears get a break. Nice. Very nice, yeah.
At least you have talent.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. For sure.
Make a mask to save my soul.
Yeah, I just want a date. That's exactly right, Charlie. We will look for you guys. Yeah, look for us. We'll be there. We're definitely going to be down there tomorrow night for sure. Melissa and I both are going down there for dinner, and then we're going to go into the store. We'll definitely vlog it, try to get some of that, but I might do a live stream just from being down there, just to talk about all the news. I think that'll be fun.
He's got a half day at work, so I don't know if he's making 2 trips, or maybe you just not.
I'm going to make 2 trips. Either that or Melissa won't go.
It's all good.
Gene Andelman, welcome in.
Gene.
The mask is the symbol of fear, and it's just security theater. It does more harm than good. Oh, I mean, I could see that too. Gene, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Let's see. Yes, I sent that to you, Melissa. We got our ear savers today. Oh, cool. Okay, there you go.
Thanks, Meredith. That's right. Okay, I thought I saw something, so I have to look for those.
Keith, what did Keith say?
I have a lot of
I missed what Keith said. What did he say?
Discrepancies about the mask. My mom, and she's going to be 70 this year, and they require her to wear masks at her job all day, and very much of her job can be outside, and it's very uncomfortable for her. She understands that she needs to wear it, and she's kind of with you guys. She doesn't feel like she should be made to wear it, but you know, she needs to have her job and she needs to follow the rules. And I've read all different philosophies and theories about this, and
well, everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own opinions on this. Everybody feels safe in certain ways, and I respect that. And all you can ask for is the respect back. If someone isn't comfortable with the mask, doesn't think things are as bad, doesn't necessarily mean that they don't care for people, or they don't want people to live, or they want people to get hurt or die. Now, that's not necessarily it at all. But everybody just has their different opinion on this entire subject.
Right.
But either way, be safe. Do what you feel is safe for you, what makes you comfortable, because that's what's most important.
Right.
Joey's Best Bud says, true, but I'm not a medical professional, so it's easier for me to just avoid. I agree with that. And that's the thing. Keith makes a good point. You know, if you're not sure and you want to avoid because it makes you feel better, it makes you feel safe and comfortable, God bless you. That's the way to go.
I hear you, downscale. We've had that conversation too, Walt and I, with many others, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me either, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what caused this to be any different than anything else, and we will probably never know.
Right. There's all I say is numbers usually will tell you. There's 331 million people in the United States. Less than 2 million, or not even, I don't even think it's 2 million, have contracted the virus. That's like less than 1% of the entire population in the United States. Of that, luckily, not one person, you want anybody to die, but I think it's maybe at 100,000 people, which is 1/10 of 1% of the entire population, less than 1/10 of 1%. So I think the social distancing has had a big part in that. But I think also too, we're going in the right direction is ultimately what I'm getting at, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it was pouring here, I think, a minute ago. We took our dog to the trail right after our 6:30.
Me either, Donna. It's gonna rain.
And it already did at one point, but we heard the thunder going, and I think it was pouring down rain. I think it stopped, but those skies were looking pretty ominous on the trail tonight. So we were rushing the dog. His tongue was hanging down to the pavement. He was.
Yeah, it was.
It was so humid.
He was really humid. He was ready to. I thought I was gonna have to carry him again.
We've had to do that before, but it was so hard to walk tonight. It was so sticky. Hi, Tim.
Tim Pruitt, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
We're just glad that you're here. Anytime you can pop in, it means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Anytime. So a couple other things I want to talk about really, really fast. All the news tomorrow. I can't wait. It's going to be such a good day tomorrow. I think everybody's going to be happy. I think overall everybody will be happy. It helps to really get us moving forward. And was going to say something else and now I forgot again. I can't remember anything. So tomorrow, we're coming up. We're at 9 o'clock. I don't want to run into Via Pre-Project. Tomorrow, Daily Disney Discussion. We're going to be talking about the Treehouse. I have a few things to say about that. I want to hear from you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Don't miss it. You know what? We might go early on the Daily Disney Discussion tomorrow because of the fact that we're going down to Disney Springs. So table the time. Look for a time tomorrow. I can't guarantee it'll be 6. It might be sooner than 6, and it might be remote.
I was going to say we can do it from Disney Springs.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Let's see. From the car.
Something. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different tomorrow, only because we're going down there and we want to make sure we can get down there and vlog what we need to do. But it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Be sure to go check out the Via Pre-Project right after us. Let them know Mouse Talk sent you. Dean over at the Live Place, check him out. Disney Dan, Steve's World, our partner channels. Please check those 2 guys out. We're coming up on 300,000 views, so thank you all very, very much. That's a big number to us. I know that's kind of a small number for a lot of channels, but we're very honored and very thankful for those views. Check out our latest video, our brand new video where we went down to Disney Springs and ate at a new place, Earl's Sandwich, and get our review on what we ate down there and a few other things we did, which was a lot of fun. And of course, tomorrow, be sure to check out Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, not quite ready for prime time. Check them out. D&G Explorers after them. And then after them, Diz and That. The Philly Crew is on Thursday at 9. Check them out. Lots of great things going on, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tonight. It's just a news show, just kind of talking about Disney, this, that, and the other.
Quick welcome to Tina, our member, Tina McNeil. Thanks
Tina's
for
here.
popping in.
Hey, Tina, welcome in, dear. Yep, another one of our members. Good to see you, and thanks for coming in just as we're leaving.
You are always welcome.
But thank you all so much for being here. It means the world to us. 5-year anniversary just passed for us. It's been great. We've met so many wonderful people, and we're honored. And thank you for spending the time with us. You have a choice of what you do with your time. You're spending it with us, and it means the world to us, and we're honored for that. And thank you to everybody for the super chats tonight. That was very generous as well. Very generous. Thank you to all of our members for your generosity. Most of you have just renewed for a second month.
No, time's going so fast.
It's been amazing. Thank you for that.
How could it be a month already?
And other than that, guys, I want everybody to please take care of yourself. Walt, did I tell you you need to get in touch with Joey's booking agent? No, I need to. Exactly. You guys are on fire. But guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you all for being here. This has been great tonight. We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.